Have you ever wanted to know more about what software engineers actually work on? Then, to find out, in most of these videos on YouTube, they depict a mythical day which doesn't represent what you would expect. In this video, I won't be getting coffee and I won't be playing ping pong. I'm going to walk you through what I do as a software engineer, and I will cut the coffee breaks and the cultural illusions out of this video. I'm going to scope this to only what I do as a software engineer, not what I do outside of my life as a software engineer. A little bit about myself. I'm a software engineer that works for a Fortune 100 company. I've worked professionally as a software engineer for 5 years. As a software engineer, I spend a lot of my time throughout the day meeting with other engineers, as well as meeting with other product owners. Now, these meetings can vary. However, the most common meeting that occurs every single day is a meeting called Scrum. Now, Scrum is a brief meeting held every single day to update the team on what you worked on. This includes what you worked on the day prior to this meeting, what you will work on for today, and if you have anything hindering you from completing your tasks. These are known as blockers. Scrum helps the entire team understand what you're working on. From a day-to-day basis, the only person that's going to know what you're working on is you. So Scrum gives you the opportunity to update the entire team, as well as get update from other team members as well. Design. One of my favorite aspects of software engineering. It allows me to express visually the system I'm working on. Design helps me break out services, components, and infrastructure holistically before I start working on it. For example, designing a diagram on how a client submits a request to a service, or perhaps designing the flow of how a user interacts within our system. Design helps us depict the flow of events within a system. It allows us to easily explain to others without diving into code. That's generally why I spend a lot of time working on design, because I feel like it's a very important aspect of software engineering. And lastly, if I'm working on any client-side features, I'll review wireframes which are generally provided by UI/UX designers. Coding. The epitome of what everyone thinks a software engineer does. However, this is only a sliver of the job. Software engineers need to understand in fine detail what they are building before they start coding. This means understanding edge cases, doing preliminary work, and making sure you understand what exactly you're building. I've learned over the years to always clarify rather than assume when it comes to building software products. I've learned this the hard way. Even when requirements are vague and unclear, you have to clarify. Coding. This is where I break down requirements from the product into a functional software application. Now, this includes implementation as well as testing. Ad hoc tasks come often in software engineering. For example, production issues like a user not being able to log into the system, or helping others on your team with a particular question or issue. Working as a software engineer is very dynamic. Things change on the daily, and the unexpected tends to come up often. I try to manage my tasks effectively to deal with these ad hoc events. If you made it this far into the video, please consider liking this video and subscribing. I hope you found this video helpful. I truly value your time and wanted to make this video as concise as possible. I'll see you all in the next video.